This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Now, you guys might have remembered this trailer from 2011 when Fortnite was first announced at the Spike Game Awards. Also, shout out to anyone who remembers what the Spike Game Awards were. And fast forward to 2014 to this, boys. We are at the Fortnite alpha, and oh my god, look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. First and foremost, there's a lot to talk about, so let's just break it down. We're gonna go ahead and break this video down into tiers. We're gonna talk about the weapons, the builds, and the abilities, so make sure to stay tuned. But first and foremost, clock tower. Now, I'm sure most of you guys remember this, and it's still in the game to this day. Tilted towers, the original clock tower was from this map here, which is obviously just an alpha map, and it is as beautiful as ever. But I think what's really cool about this map here, so this is where they would test out weapons and builds and abilities. It had this like community hall, court hall thing, and I think it's actually a really cool build. I don't know if they've ever used it. You guys can let me know in the comments below. And this like really creepy church, which I think also looks awesome. There's some builds here that like have never been in the game, and there are some in this alpha that probably shouldn't be in the game, like this fire truck that looks absolutely nothing like a fire truck in real life. It even has the fire department on backwards. So let's go ahead and place down some builds. Now, you guys are gonna see we've got obviously wood, brick, and metal, but the thing that is actually different, back in the day, Fortnite alpha, you can edit just like normal, but you could not change the edit while it was building. You can see I can't really change anything until it is done being changed. So look, I can't change this. I can't turn this into a window edit, which I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like that. Now, we had obviously upgraded builds. This is still in Fortnite Save the World to this day. I still think the upgraded edits look pretty awesome. Obviously, we have wood, brick, and metal, which all have way more health and look a lot cooler. And there's actually a third tier of upgrades, I think, in Save the World. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Now, on to the weapons, which I'm sure you guys have been waiting for. Obviously, we have here the Zapatron, which I think the name is Beam Zapatron. So let's go ahead and test this bad boy. Oh my goodness gracious, this thing is insane, boys. Imagine if this was in Fortnite right now. Obviously, there's no freaking way, but my god, is it freaking awesome. Over here, we have an assault rifle, which is pretty basic. All it does is max damage. I think this is how the developers were able to just destroy builds instantly, which I think is kind of cool. It's like a little test weapon. And I'm sure some of you guys have seen this since the start of the video, which is a fish taco. It actually doesn't shoot. It does nothing. I think it's a debug weapon, but it doesn't really do much. Now, if we hop into the inventory, something that's really cool, by the way, the inventory is 69,420. I don't know if this is because of the mod I'm playing or the developers did this, but it's hilarious. Let's go ahead and switch out our weapons and pick out some stuff that we might be a little bit more familiar with. Now, what I think is pretty funny is that bottle rockets have been in the game since 2014, but I don't think we got these until season 3 of Battle Royale. I could be wrong about that, but kind of funny. They've been in the game for literally forever. Here we've got the original tac shotgun before it had its red color change, and it's a lot faster in Fortnite Save the World. Well, I guess technically this is just Fortnite. It's not even Save the World. This is just how Fortnite used to be. The original pump shotgun, which is amazing. It feels so good to use this thing again. Hopefully they add this back into the game. Hopefully we have the OG shotguns added back into the game at some point. We even have some really crazy ones here, like the original Magnum, which is just so sick. It does so much damage. The original grenade launchers, which actually have been changed to be a lot better nowadays. You can see that if I shoot it up in the air, it doesn't have that much range. It actually is like a piddly little grenade. It doesn't have much range to it. Now, as for abilities, back in the day, all they had were supply drops, which do work as normal. You can see supply drops come down and they look just as awesome. Obviously, when you search them, there's nothing in there. But they also had the original airstrikes that are still in the game to this day, but you can see they don't work right now. So they just do this. All right, now before I show you guys off some traps in Fortnite, let's go ahead and talk about the sponsor of the day. Guys, I gotta tell you about Squarespace. Now, if you guys didn't know, Squarespace is the #1 destination for you guys if you want to make your very own website. With said website, you can go ahead and sell products online, merchandise. Look, you can sell some earrings, some rings. You can also schedule services, make appointments for your customers. And if you're like me and you have no idea how to build a website, well, don't worry, because they have award-winning designs that you can choose from to go ahead and make a fantastic looking website. You can also get yourself your domain here. For instance, AlexAce'sEpic.com is available for $20 a year. That's a year. That is insanely cheap. I mean, this is a great deal. And guys, if you have no idea what to do, well, don't worry. It's as simple as going onto the website, clicking products, and you can see everything that you need. They have it here for you. Creating a website, selling anything, building your brand. You can click on any of these and they will help you out. So make sure to click the link in the description, guys. But as always, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/AlexAce and add code AlexAce at checkout to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Now let's go over to the traps, because over here we have traps. For instance, we have the original bouncer, and honestly, it is pretty underwhelming. It literally just bounces you up like a single flight of stairs. It just doesn't get you far at all. It's a good thing they removed that, to be honest. But we do have this, which is pretty dang cool. This is a guided missile trap. Now, if I were to spawn something here like a taker from Save the World, you can see the missile launcher trap would literally just detect them and automatically destroy them, which I think is pretty awesome. I think the reason they might have removed it from the game is because it's pretty overpowered. It is really, really strong. I also have this trap here, which is apparently a wire trap, but it doesn't actually do anything. So yeah, another trap that was removed from the game at some point. Don't know why, don't know what it does, but it's there. We also have Sentry Guns here, which had an awesome animation. You can come on down and build a sentry gun. They look a little different, but you know, I think it's kind of cool if we had sentry guns in Battle Royale. Maybe. I'm just saying. We also have the original minecart tracks. So these are from Save the World missions. They've been around since 2014. I can't actually place them down. You can see right here, look at this. They had this ready to go for the game. It's a classic mission, not my favorite, but those of you guys who played Save the World would know that, yeah, this mission, it's okay. It's all right. But it's cool to see that they've had the idea since 2014. Now let's go over the menu, because I'm sure that's a lot of you guys have seen me open this up and are like, what the heck? So obviously we have Ramirez, the OG of Fortnite, besides Jonesy. And it's just cool. They had the name since 2014, and it's still around to this day. We have melee or melee weapons, however you want to pronounce it. Scythes, the laser blades, Farmer's Gloria, which is a trident. Pretty cool. I mean, nothing really to say. A lot of these are still in the game to this day. But let's go over to ranged weapons. You can see, obviously, most of these are still in the game or are currently in the game. But we do have some classics like the ray gun, the grenade launcher. You have the dragon gun, which I think has a different name nowadays. We have the monsoon, again, a certified classic. The shredder, obviously the Zapatron, triple tap, and apparently the wanna gun. You really wanna this gun is the name of the description. I don't know what it does. But look at these. The original burst rifle. Bring it back, boys. Bring it back, am I right? Let's keep on going. We have ammo, which is really interesting about ammunition is there's bottle rockets, we have proximity mines, glow torches, smoke bombs, throwing stars, troll juice. I don't know what that is. There's a lot of stuff here that was obviously removed, but I just want to know what it is, to be completely honest with you guys. Something they removed from the game, and I think is kind of interesting, is food. You actually were able to get food stuff here. So you have healing bombs, bandages, med kits, bacon, pumpkins. You can just literally just eat it if you wanted to eat something like brain juice and mushroom smoothies, and it would give you an extra bonus of health or damage. Now, if we open up the menu over here, we click on the quest journal, you can see this is what the quest journal used to look like. You had your rewards for your levels, gold, you got gold, building parts, sentry guns, you got some survivors, which is so similar to this day for Save the World. But man, the UI has definitely been upgraded, because check this out. If you go over to options, you can see this is what the UI used to look like. It just feels so old. This looks so old. But I mean, hey, it was 2014. This was different times. But guys, let me know in the comments down below. What did you think of Fortnite in 2014? Would you change anything? Or would you keep it how it is? So let me know. But I'll see you guys in the next one.